Hi, it's me! First of all, I'd like to thank you, all of you guys that are subscribed to my channel. It went overnight, like I gained a lot of subscribers and I reached 1000 subs. To celebrate that, I'm going to do absolutely nothing. It's nice, but it's not going to make my life any better. On that happy note, today we're going to talk about this guy, Felix Carlsberg, also known as Pewdiepie. A lot of people hate him. I can understand why. And especially since yesterday something was brought up to my attention and I think he really crossed the limits. He made fun and had a hate speech about GIFs. Or GIF. Nobody really cares how you pronounce it. Believe me, it's not an offensive subject. Felix made, do you say Felix? But he made a video saying that GIFs were not funny and you shouldn't use them and you should use a really obscure thing called HTML5 or something. Good for you, Felix. But I think GIFs are still funny and I really don't care how you pronounce them. And even the guy you made fun of got really angry about the way you say GIFs. And seriously, he's an idiot. But who are you to tell people what to think about GIFs? We are sorry you have a slow internet connection. It's not our fault, and if we can load a page with GIFs. But until then, you have to wait. You seem to be really fast about giving your opinion about things, but for someone that's been on YouTube like forever, your English isn't getting any better. That's what bugs me, you know? You could make an effort, or pretend to. I think you're doing that bad Swedish accent on purpose. I mean, I should know something about it. I'm French, and my English is not very good, but it's still better than you, because overall, I'm better than you. Even if my chair can't do this. If you want to send me one of your nice chair, because they are good price, but it's still too high for me, send me one. I mean, you're okay to give a lot of money to charity events and stuff like that, but you wouldn't buy me a chair? I'm no one and you wouldn't buy me a chair? When I took time to talk to you and you won't see that video. Felix, we could be friends. We're both weird speaking person that speak English with the face, the words that come out of my head. But overall, I wanted to talk about PewDiePie because he's actually someone I actually enjoy on YouTube because he don't really care that much anymore. I know his dry humor will fly above the head of a lot of people, and I'm sure that he's aware of that and he's playing on that. But he understood how to work on YouTube and you can't blame him for that. He has to work a lot on his content because, you know, he's being plagued like a lot of people about the yellow dollar sign, and I think he's handling pretty well and I think he's doing good. And I know people don't like him a lot because he's kind of obnoxious, but the way he acts, like my hair right now, fuck. But overall, I don't think he's a bad person, you know? I mean, he's really high on the internet sphere, and I can understand that at some point it gets to your head, but it's really not showing that much for him, you know? If I would get this kind of exposition, I think I would have gone crazy a long time ago. I think he's handling it pretty well, and the way he does it, by being really a smartass, a condescending smartass, but I think it's something he play on purpose because he knows it's how he get his reaction. I think it's smart, and I actually enjoy his content, you know? He won't make me any better, he won't make me more clever or whatever, but it's just entertaining, you know? Just 10 minutes. It's fine. And I even watched like his book club or something, you know? Because I wasn't interested at that at first, but then I saw him talking about books. I think it was legitimate. It's not a word, okay? I can talk English. It was genuine, like he was being honest about the books he reviewed, so you can't blame him for bringing literature to YouTube, you know? You got exposure, let him do his thing. If you don't like him, just don't watch it. It's that simple, you know? But again, I think the best part of you was right when Margia say, stop hating, Pewds. GIFs are funny, and you will find them funny again when you have a decent internet connection. Until then, send me a chair, bitch. And on the topic of bad publicity, we're going to talk about Jimmy Paul, the famous YouTube Twitcher that started his first stream on Twitch last Sunday. I don't know when my video will come out, but you will know because he's pretty famous. So you all know the things Logan did to get exposure. You all been mostly outraged about what he did. I thought it was pretty stupid, but I'm pretty sure he know what he was doing. I see the Paul family as locusts. You know, they went on Vine, made their money, then Vine died. Then they went on YouTube, made their money. Now YouTube is dying, and now they're switching to Twitch, which is a logical step, I believe. And I hope it won't go bad for Twitch, because I actually enjoy the platform. I'm sorry for my American and English-speaking friends, but I only stream in French now, so, and I don't think I will stream in English anytime soon, because I don't believe there will be a lot of people, so that wouldn't be worth the time. Both our times, but mostly mine, but because I'm way important. So Logan Paul said, hey, I'm going to stream on Twitch for some reason, when all of a sudden Twitch became really popular. When the Twitcher Ninja, I don't know him, but I'm pretty sure he's not Asian, made a stream on the most popular game at the time, Fortnite, with the rapper? Yeah, not rapper. I don't want Jack's film to jump on me. With the famous rapper Drake. And Logan Paul, being the businessman that he is, the savvy businessman, say, hey, Twitch is popular, Fortnite is popular, rappers are popular. And apparently he wanted to stream with Soulja Boy, which I guess is kind of a rapper, popular, I don't know. I understand you can't like Logan Paul because he's despicable at some point and he's really doing it for a younger audience. I'm not the target, so I didn't watch the stream, so I couldn't say if it went good or not, but he's popular right now, he's hot, not on the physical sense, you know, in the popular sense, he's hot. Fortnite is hot, Twitch is hot, so he went there. You just smell where the money is, and that's it. I don't know why people are surprised or disgusted about it. Disgusted. It's a word, okay? So I just understand he's being smart, and yeah, you can hate him for what he did or what he represents, but the guy's just smart. He's just a businessman. I'm not happy with knowing that disgusting people are making a lot of money, but that's how the world works. You can't do much about it, except maybe educate the younger one to tell him, yeah, you find him funny, but when you get older, you will see that it's not that funny. Can't do much about it, and I won't watch the stream on Twitch, because no. If you want to watch something good on Twitch, look at H3. Oh, wow, what a good segment, Panda. So I'm going to say H3 because I have a hard time saying the number 3. I'm sorry, Felix. Then again, Ethan Klein and Hilla Klein are a couple of YouTubers. Well, they started off on YouTube and they make a lot of reaction videos about things that not piss him off, but he just reacted things. And I think he's genuinely funny and look like a good guy. And he made a joke recently on Twitter, which was a joke, and he explained it that he has OCDs, you know, he likes to get his hand clean a lot of times, stuff like that. And he just tweeted that he was probably sitting on the toilet and his dick touched the bowl, you know, the cold bowl, and he was about to chop his dick off, you know, because dirt. Some people got triggered about it, and apparently the new trend on Twitter, when you're offended about something, is to repeat the same sentence 8 times, like it's going to make appear a magic fairy that will make everything that disturb you go away. No idea about the accents. And I find that childish, and when I see someone repeating the line 8 times, I know I have to mute them immediately, because they just people that can't gather the fact that the world is not going to change for you. You have to evolve, to harden yourself. You can make some things evolve, but when you do it with the right intention and in the right way, acting like a child that just tap his feet on the floor 8 times, just make you look like an idiot. So this person accused Ethan to be transphobic because after that joke, which completely harmless, you know, I can't get my head around it. So he said he had to chop his dick off. He said, hey, I'm Ellen now, call me Ellen. It's a joke. Maybe you don't find it funny, I can understand that because it's not the best joke in the world, but from me, just reading the joke afterward, I was like, You know, it's not even me laughing out loud, it's not me approving the joke. I was like, I see, you made a joke. Didn't make me laugh, but I wasn't offended by it, and I was miles away from thinking it was transphobic. If after that tweet you actually see Ethan saying, hey, by the way, I hate transphobic people, they should all die. If you see Ethan say that, I would say, yeah, now you can be offended. Because if he says that on a text on Twitter, you don't have the tone, so maybe he's being real. But he didn't say that. He just made a joke about cutting his dick because he thought touching the bowl of the toilet wasn't clean, and that's all. How can you see it as transphobic? And even me, when I read the joke, I was like, huh, it's right, Ethan is about to cut his dick off and he wants people to call him a woman. Now I'm going to kill trans people, not transphobic, trans people, you know? Again, my English isn't good, but even thinking hard about it, I wasn't seeing that as being transphobic, and I'm still trying to understand, and I think the person who reacted overreacted, and Ethan actually apologized on Twitter to the person being offended, but he wasn't going to back down from the joke. I mean, it's a joke, it's harmless. I can understand people being offended by things, but try to be offended the right way. Like, if he actually said something nasty about trans people, or black people, or Jewish people, or whatever, yeah, but it wasn't the case. It's just like a poorly executed joke, and the best you could do to avoid it was just to say, hey, it's not funny. And that's it. Not, hey, it's offending, it's insulting. No, just say, it's just not funny. Go by, you know, just walk on. And everything will be fine. I don't believe Ethan is transphobic. I don't believe PewDiePie is racist. I think a lot of things are merging together lately. Like, people can make a difference about some things that's offensive and some things that just not work. Pardon yourself. Not in a sexual way. And talking about people that can't seem to make an apology, we're on week 2 or 3 or a month now about Channel Awesome not being able to make a sincere apology, because they released a new statement where they would address the document addressed by former That Guy with the Glasses contributors. And listen, guys, I see a lot of people saying, hey, maybe it was overblown. I would agree on that at some extent. There's a 60+ documents about people complaining about the site. Maybe some of them are petty. Maybe some of them are just small, you know, small things. But I mean, it's disagreement, it's annoyances, but it exists. But then there were some other people that had legitimate complaints that you can just overlook or overbrush. So if you want to say, hey, it's the document, I won't say it's legit because some of them are petty. No, it doesn't work that way, you know? You got 60 pages and you have some complaints that are legit, real, that need some apologies to be addressed like adult, you know? You can't just say some, like 3 pages are not legit, so hey, let's wipe out that document, it doesn't count. No. The only thing you could do, Channel Awesome, at this point, because I released a new statement and the first paragraph is so childish. I just read the first paragraph and I didn't bother reading all the other explanation because I thought it's going to be the same shit, and reading people actually replying on the site about it, I was like, yeah, that's terrible again. You're bad at communication. Hire someone that will do the PR work for you, someone professional, and actually pay him this time with a contract. Would be nice. But the first paragraph is basically, oh, we're going to answer to the people, but it's 75-page document, so we won't bother answering everything. Nice. Good. And they say, we're going to reply to the vindicative one. The thing is just people being mean to them. They won't address anything, they won't say, hey, it might be true. You know what would kind of be done? Channel Awesome, just a small video saying, hey guys, we read the document, we read everything, we agree with this stuff, we don't agree with some others, but we can all discuss, but we just want to say we're sorry, and we will try to work on that. Again, we're sorry. We are going to try to reach the people that addresses those complaints, and we will talk to them privately maybe. But we are sorry, and we're going to try to reconnect and close the book and move on. You see, that took me like 30 seconds to do, because the body language speaks more than your shitty text that you wrote probably by anger, because just reading the first few paragraphs, you can see the anger, the saltiness and everything. I understand you probably read the document, Doug or Rob or Mike, you probably read the document and thought, hey, some of these complaints are bullshit. And I think, yeah, maybe, but some are legit. Some people were hurt. address that, try to contact them, but stop playing on the offensive side. You're obviously in the wrong here. So stop being so offensive about it. It's terrible communication. And I don't understand why you go on that. Just say you're sorry. That's all people want. They want to see you being human and saying, we did some stuff badly, now we realize it. Sorry. How hard is it? So that was my new video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, thank you for the 1,000 subscribers. You know, I'm not maybe showing it, but I was really surprised and pleased. I was surprised to see so many people being happy to see me alive. If you want to just subscribe to the channel, I will post more content like that because I actually like now to react to stuff. Not maybe all the time Channel Awesome because, like I said previously, I'm trying to move on, but they keep coming, you know? They keep coming and adding stuff to the water to the well, so I really didn't want to address them. I really wanted to just talk about PewDiePie and Logan Paul today, but you can subscribe to my channel. I also have, because I saw people saying, hey, we enjoyed your music, wherever it is. I'm actually releasing new music now, so in the description of this video I will post a link to my SoundCloud page, where you can listen to my new stuff that I released this year, you know, in 2018. Most of them are just instrumental, so you won't be bothered by the lyrics. There won't be French lyrics, don't be afraid. Unless you're from Quebec, there's one song in French and one song in English. So if you want to support me, I don't have a Patreon and I don't have monetization on this channel because new YouTube policy where you can monetize unless you're directly the son of the director of YouTube. I got like a TP page. It's basically like Patreon. You can donate money every month if you want to support me, to buy new material, or just so I can feed myself. And it's actually improving the content of the video, because if I can buy food, I'm still alive, then I can make video. It's kind of improving, you know? But thank you for watching and take care.